How to make the most money when selling your home. Step 1, decide if you want to fix up your home. Notice I said if you want to fix up your home. Recently, some markets have traveled so high that it doesn't really make sense. The money that you put in won't really boost the sale price that much when compared to how much simply the land value has gone up. For example, in Culver City, 2004, the median home price was $599,000. Today, the median home price in Culver City is $1.4 million. That's roughly a 240% increase over the last 16 years. Because of that dramatic rise in value, I would typically not suggest to fix up a home in this market. Say, for example, you might put $5,000 to $15,000 into fixing up a home to make it look nicer, and you'd get an offer that is maybe $5,000 more if you're lucky. So that illustrates why in that example, it's probably not worth the time and effort to fix up that house. It won't even get you that much value. You might even lose a little bit of money. If you do decide to fix up the home to boost the value of the sale price, I would first suggest to fix up the floors. It's the first thing that people see and it covers the majority of the home. And if you do it right, it can be relatively cheap and very cost effective. Now, if you have carpet, I would strongly suggest to go with luxury plank vinyl. These are plastic sheets. They look great. They're durable for when people come in to look at the house, and they're very inexpensive. Also, I would suggest to repaint the house. Now, when you're painting it for you to live in or you're painting it for a tenant to live in, I would say go ahead and paint it yourself. When you're selling the house, I would say hire a professional painter. You're going to get all the details that you would miss. That final professional touch will be worth it, believe me. It'll add value to your home. To see a little more detail on fixing up hardwood floors for the best price and to make them look the best, go ahead and click this video that I made here. Definitely hire a professional photographer when you're selling your home. This is what I suggest and all of my clients use when we sell a home together. Especially in a booming market like we have right now with low interest rates. If you want to see a current market update, then go ahead and click this video right here. You really want to present your home in the best light that will attract a high number of the most qualified buyers. Photography is one of the most cost-effective tools to do that. Now, if you take the photos yourself, people are going to know that, and the buyers who come in are going to be low ballers. They may even give you below the offered price. And if your realtor takes the photos of your home with their iPhone, then it's time to get a new realtor. Another way to sell your home for the highest price is to get ready for requests for repairs. Let's say that you bought a home for $300,000 and 35 years later it's worth over $1 million. If you get an offer at that price, do you think the buyer is going to take it as is and you're going to waltz out of there unchallenged on the price? If you believe that, you're heavily mistaken. If the values have gone up when you sell your home, that's a good thing, but be ready. These buyers who are coming in are going to be very sophisticated. People coming from a high quality area know how to get a deal. They know how to hang on to their money. Say you sell your home for a certain price, like $500,000. They accept $500,000 and you go into escrow, which are the final steps, finalizing the sale of the property. They're going to bring in their inspectors, which they're allowed to do. They're going to look at water damage, termite, and anything else that the buyer may have missed when visually walking through the property. Those professionals will give a report of what needs to be repaired, and they'll give an estimate of how much it costs to repair that. And they will bring that number to you and say, we want $15,000 less or $20,000 less, whatever it is. Make sure you have a good realtor who's a strong negotiator that will fight for you when people are requesting a lot of money for repairs. But Jason, what do you do if you don't have a good realtor who's going to negotiate for your money? Don't worry, I have a really good one for you. You can call me at 310-256-3209. I'm gonna fight for your money. Make sure you get the price that you deserve. That's what I did for my last client. Next up, we have pre-inspection for requests for repairs. What is pre-inspection? Well, like I said, the buyer's going to come in with a group of inspectors to try and cut the price down. What's stopping you from hiring your own professionals preemptively to take a look at the home and estimate the cost of all the repairs that are going to be needed, so that way you have no surprises? This is what my mentor does, and I didn't understand it at first when I was with his team until I sold my first few homes. When you do your own inspection when you're selling your home, look at it this way. You're being very honest. You're being very upfront. You're letting the buyers know the condition of the home. It's going to cost you a little bit of money up front, but don't be cheap. It can save you a lot of money in the long run. Make sure that you're not tripping over a treasure chest full of $100 bills to pick up some nickels and dimes by not having your pre-inspection. That way you have ammunition to battle the buyers when they ask for repairs. Especially if your home value has gone up. Like I said, those buyers are going to be savvy. Speaking of cheap, Hire a quality realtor to sell your home. Don't hire a scammy discount 1% commission realtor to sell your home. Hiring a discount realtor that lowers the cost of their commissions means that you're hiring somebody who cannot even negotiate for themselves. And if they cannot negotiate for their own money, they're definitely not going to negotiate hard for you. They'll also be much less motivated to pick up that phone when you have questions and when you need help. Commission. Oh, who's that calling me? Never mind, they're only paying me 1% commission. Final tip for putting the most money in your pocket when you sell your home. You guys, one of the biggest expenses of selling your home is not the realtor commission. One of the biggest expenses is capital gains tax. Now that is when you sell your home, you owe a portion of those earnings in taxes. One way to avoid that is to make sure that you're married and make sure that you lived in that home for 2 years or more. I'm not an accountant, check with your accountant. However, that is one possible tax break for married people. Well, there you have it, everyone. Thanks again for watching. How do sophisticated realtors make sure that you sell your home for the highest amount of money? Everybody, I'm Jason. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you keep getting videos just like this and you keep getting more tips to sell your home for the highest price. I make videos like this every week. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much.